guys, I'm just remaking this video about insurance. So I forgot to actually put what my new renewal quote was. So basically, my insurer is Inshur. I've been driving for Uber for 2 years now. So when I started, they were the cheapest just for a monthly insurance. So first month was £154.84. Then when we came to renew that monthly one, I got an annual quote for just short of 1,800. During that time, I had no claims apart from a windscreen claim. While I was driving in York, a car come speeding around the roundabout and a chip happened on the windscreen. It was actually one chip that went into a second chip, so a big stone hit it. Still drivable, auto glass, just around the corner. They said it's safe to drive and what have you. But I had to report to a licensing, so that's Bradford Council in my case, and they suspended my license until I got the windscreen replaced. So that doesn't affect your no claims bonus. You can have up to 3 windscreen claims and it won't affect your no claims bonus. So when I come to renew again, I'd built up 1 year's no claims bonus, and the quote then, which I accepted, was £1,567.56. So, you know, not too bad in the scheme of things. And when it's come up for renewal now in about 20 days, so I got my renewal yesterday. Okay, so it's gone up well over 100%, which is absolutely disgusting. So they're asking now for the same level of cover, £3,327, which is absolutely bonkers. Because in that extra year, I've built up another year of no claims discount. I've not made any claims, so I've not made any claims to my insurer. So in theory, it should be either the same or slightly less, or just gone up ever so slightly. So I don't know what they're playing at here. Contacted them by the chat, and they come up with some rubbish saying, oh well, this has gone up, the labour's gone up, this has gone up, parts have gone up, this, that and the other. But I don't think to the extent that it's like nearly 120% where they're going to charge me that much. So what I think happens is, when they know you've got a new driver, Inshur will give you, you know, quite a low price for the first year or two. And then I think what happens when they realise that you're going to continue driving for Uber, they then try and recoup that money on year, you know, when you renew further down the line. So I'm not going to pay that. I did actually get another quote from Acorn Insurance. They were actually even worse. They wanted 3,700, so definitely not paying that. So I've managed to get a quote from a company called Zego, which are also an Uber approved insurer. So what you can do there is, once you've paid your, you know, for your premium, they will automatically upload the document to Uber, so you don't have to muck about doing any of that. Now, it's quite important as well to remember, some Uber drivers will actually do Uber Eats, Just Eat Delivery, Amazon and what have you. Now, Inshur did cover me for that. It did say on the certificate food delivery, parcel delivery and what have you. Some insurers don't, like I think Acorn, they didn't, but they still want 3,700. So Zego they'll cover you for food delivery insurance and parcel delivery included in the price. So I've got it for just over 2,200. So that's still like 700 quid more than what I was paying with Inshur last year. So we're going to go with them, give them a try. Now, that policy includes what they call Zego Sense. So what that is, you have to download an app onto your mobile phone, and that monitors your driving. So it monitors for cornering, braking, speeding, just basically how you drive. So in theory, if you drive nice and steady away, when it comes to renewal, they can see that telematics data on there, and we might get it even cheaper. So that's what it does. It basically does the job of a black box or telematics box, but you're doing it on your phone. So you know, it's keeping the cost down for them and having to install a box in your vehicle. So I think also what we're going to do, we're going to pay it as a one-off payment to avoid interest, because obviously that further increases what we're paying, and I don't really like paying interest as a rule, unless I really have to. So what we're going to do, we're going to pay it in full, and I'm also going to pay it on my Barclaycard as well, because I have a Barclaycard cashback card, so we're going to get some cashback against that premium there, so that helps as well. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just one of those things. We've got to have the insurance, but there's no way that I'm paying that sort of money to a company that I've given 2 years loyalty to. What I am going to do though, possibly, is try and get a quote with Inshur, just to see what quote it gives me as a new customer, see if there's any difference, see if it's any more, see if it's any less, and we'll take it from there. But no, it'd be interesting to see what sort of premiums other drivers have been paying and the quotes they're getting. I mean, I'm not driving anything fancy like a Bentley or anything like that. It's just a Toyota Corolla 2020 model, XL, and 1.8 litre engine, and I'm no spring chicken, so I fit the age bracket between 40 and 50, shall we say. So that should be another factor why my insurance shouldn't be too expensive. Forgot to mention as well, both policies as well do cover for social, domestic and pleasure. So what that means is, when you're not driving for Uber, if you want to just use the car as you normally would, as if it wasn't a private hire vehicle, for example, you want to go down the tip, if your tip allows you, where the one where I'm registered, it does allow private hire vehicles to to use that facility without any issue. And also, you're just going about, just using it as normal shopping, going on holiday or what have you. The only thing you can't do with my council I'm registered with, you can't have anybody else as a named driver on the vehicle. The only people that can drive it is yourself, another Bradford licensed driver, the police, and that's if they have to move the vehicle for some reason, and that's it. So you can't get like your partner insured on it to drive it, which I think is a bit strange really, but it is what it is. So I think I've covered all angles there. So we're just we're calling out Inshur here, and how they think they can treat loyal customers, professional private hire drivers. It's just disgusting really. So yeah, so while I'm on, I'm going to give a shout out to some fellow drivers. We're going to give a shout out over in Liverpool to driver Matty. All right lad, driver Matty, if anybody wants any airport transfers doing, driver Matty's your man. Get on his website at DM Transfers, and you'll get a quote. Also, any drivers who have their own operator's license that want to do some airport work, give driver Matty a shout. Get on his page and contact him, and he'll add you on there. He's a good lad. He's driver Matty. Does some good videos, great content, very informative. Just tells it as it is, gives his opinion, like I do. And also, I'd like to give a shout out to Rideshare Buddy UK, or otherwise Kevin from Wales, who also does quite a lot of digital content on his channel. Gives some real good facts and figures, worth watching, worth subscribing to his channel. Kevin's just started his EV journey. He's got an Ioniq 5. He had an VW ID5, I think it was, but had a lot of problems with that. So I think it's looking a bit more promising with the Ioniq 5. It has to be said, it's a nice car, nice, big, spacious. I've had a look in one of them myself. So yeah, hopefully, Kevin, hopefully everything works out, and you get to grips with where's best to charge, when you need to charge at the best rates and what have you. I'll also give a shout out to taxi driver Paul. He does some really good videos as well. He's a good lad. Gives some really good tips, especially on how to avoid 1-star ratings and such like. And we're going to give a shout out to someone in the States. So it's the Rideshare Professor. also known as Torsten Kuhner. That's his proper name. He's you know, he does some really good content on his channel. He's all for the driver. Really does stick up for the drivers, gets involved in everything, and yeah, he's very professional. You know, he must receive hundreds of emails like every day and stuff, and he does take the time to you know, take on board any information you send him, and does reply. So that's a big shout out to the Rideshare Professor. And yeah, so we're going to wrap it up there, and we'll see how we go on. But yeah, I might just see what price they give me as a new customer, just to see if it's the same. But failing that, it looks like Zego's won my business this year, and yeah, so that'll be that, and we'll keep his fingers crossed we get a good price at Renewal again, because can't keep getting silly prices like this, not when Uber's paying us £3.75 for jobs. So yeah, so see you on the next video. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and share this video everywhere. Let's share awareness of Inshur and their business practices, trying to obviously fleece us drivers with absolutely insane insurance quotes. Okay, catch you on the next video. Thank you for watching.